Now we're getting down to this box. Hey YouTube, today we're going to be checking out my mail once again. Other than just regular old card mail, we got special card mail. I made a submission to CGC where I sent 10 of the cards that I deemed worthy. One of them came back and it was my Blaine's Charizard. You can go ahead and see that right there. But today, 3 of them are coming back. In no way do I know what sort of grades they got, but I'm sure there's probably a reason for it. But without further ado, let's get into this mail. There have been a few things that I've been wanting to go ahead and collect, and they're not even all high tier. It's just things that I need in my collection. I'm trying to go ahead and work towards a master set for a few different binders, but let's see what we even got. We have the holographic Shinx. I almost want to go ahead and call this a promo, but it absolutely isn't. I believe this came from the Spring Collector chest. There was 2 promos that came from it. It was this holographic Shinx and a holographic Tepig. So the reason why I wanted to go ahead and get this is because I'm actively working on a master set for battle styles. And since this isn't an official promo, this is something that needs to be included in it. Or at least as far as my set. Your set could be way different, and that's completely fine. We're all making the set of our dreams, but I wanted to go ahead and include this in the master set. Also, I didn't want to actually get the lunchbox. In this case, for these 2 cards, I'd rather just get them as singles. So next we have this white envelope. Okay, I feel hard plastic right there. I shouldn't be in danger, but that felt kinda nasty. Okay, there's actually paper in here. That's what I'm ruining. So that was just order information that no one needs to see, but this was the card that was inside, and then we've got a holographic Boss's Orders. As far as Shining Fates goes, you open enough packs, you're getting this card. So I don't need the standard kind, but in the set itself, you don't get a holographic kind. So for that, I had to go ahead and order it separately. We've got another small envelope, and then what do we have here? And we have a holographic Professor's Research. Okay, so typically when I'm ordering singles online, it's usually a way more desirable card. It's not usually anything so low tier like this, but I mean, now that I actually have a binder and I'm able to go ahead and at least try to complete a set, you know, I've noticed, I actually need this card. If I want to go ahead and complete it, I might have not known about this card, but when you go ahead and you play the TCG online game, I don't play it too much, but like I at least go there for like card references, you know, just like look at things. And then I noticed while looking at Shining Fates, oh, this is included. This isn't a promotion card, it's got a set number, so here we are. And then next we have an actual cardboard envelope. So let's see, I don't remember what this is or where it came from, but we will see. What do we got? Ooh, 1, okay. It's not as bad. We have a first edition base set Jinx, which is of course shadowless. I don't like the fact that this is in a sandwich bag, but I can't complain because it's already in the top loader. However, what I don't appreciate is that there's no sleeve in here. So that's real confusing. Why would you protect the outside of the case? I guess if the card falls out, I mean, that would be a bad plan, but any of y'all who are sending cards anywhere, please put it into a penny sleeve and then a top loader. And then anything after that is completely up to you. Some people tape it over. I don't like that, but completely fine. Put it in a sandwich bag, wrap it up in bubble paper, put it into a bubbler, put that bubbler into a box. I'm kidding. That is kind of overkill, but how safe would that be? But anyways, we have the first edition Jinx. The condition on it, not terrible. The centering, not the best, but it's not bad for the fact that it's a first edition base Jinx. Slowly but surely going after a shadowless collection. And I'm wondering if this is something that I should go ahead and send to go ahead and get graded. I'm gonna have to go ahead and look at this a little bit harder just to go ahead and determine if this is a fair enough candidate. It is an old card, so it kind of feels like it makes a little bit more sense to go ahead and send it anyways, but I don't know. What would you do? Let me know in the comments what you think is the best approach when it comes to first edition base set cards. Do you just send it in because of exactly what it is, or do you just still try to go ahead and get another one? And then next we have this yellow manila envelope card. Let's not wreck our stuff. And what do we have here? Oh, I feel cardboard. And apparently their name is Thank You. Hello, thank you. Very cool. I mean, I feel good about this. It seems like it's safe. Oh, I can't actually open it just yet. And I'm a little bit fearful. Actually, no, I can do this. I can do this. I'm brave. All right. So what do we have? And we have 2 cards. Actually, I think I do know what it is. Whoa, okay. This is not anything that I was aware of, so I feel like this might be a gift. You know, like a few extra cards, because it does feel like it's more than one. So we'll see what this is. But otherwise, I think this is what I was expecting. There we go. We got the holographic Tapig, which again came from that one lunchbox that was earlier. I guess the spring lunchbox. This isn't a promotion card. You know, it kind of feels like it is, but it has a set number. I don't know if it's easy to see. Okay, either way, it's the same card that comes out of Battle Styles, but it's holographic. So, you know, if I'm trying to like actually complete this master set, this is something that I had to go ahead and get, but I wasn't willing to go ahead and purchase the actual lunchbox. So this made a lot more sense to me. But let's actually look at what this extra gift is. Like, they didn't have to do this, but honestly, thank you so much, person. So let's go ahead and say, I don't think that there is a holo, but maybe. So we have Rookidee, and this is Vivid Voltage, I think. Whoa, we got a Japanese card, and I wouldn't even be able to go ahead and, at least I'd have to go ahead and search to go ahead and see what set this is from, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what set this comes from, but it's a Swana. And then, whoa, we even got some Digimon up in here. We got Betamon. I don't think I actually recall that Digimon from the cartoon, but Digimon is cool. And I know that those are cards that are also now doing a thing, also coming out. I haven't gotten into them at all, but very cool to unexpectedly get your first Digimon card. Very cool. And then we've got Ordinary Rod. Also Vivid Voltage. Okay, so that's really neat. I wonder why they picked these cards, but again, they didn't have to go ahead and pick anything. I just ordered the holographic Tapig. That's all I was expecting, and that's all I was fine with. So to go ahead and get these bonus cards, very cool, and I appreciate that a ton. All right, and then this is the final package before we actually go into the graded cards. Oi, I'm super excited about that. And this, I have no idea what it is, and I can't even feel it. Actually, I don't even know if this is a card. This might not be a card. I might have to like edit this out if it's not. But what else would it be? It feels like a card. It is a card. So let's see, what is this? Oh, heck yeah. I had forgotten all about this. This actually took quite a while to actually arrive here. Originally, this was supposed to be part of the last mail video that I made. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. But, so this is a Flareon from 2009, and recently I had seen this from a friend's binder, and this is definitely from an era that I wasn't collecting cards in, and I thought this was a real special looking card. It's a Flareon, it's a reverse holographic, and it's got that cracked ice pattern for the holo foil, and I thought this was cool. And really, I need to go ahead and check out the condition for this, because I would absolutely love this to go ahead and be part of a slab. Like, it's just a really good looking Flareon, in my opinion. And you know, we're just going into Eevee Heroes right now with the cool Eeveelutions and just the cool Eevee related cards. Yes, I would love to go ahead and have this as part of a slab collection. And by slab collection, I mean graded cards that I have. What do y'all think about that? Have you seen this card before? And what sort of special Eevee related card do you have in your collection? Let me know in the comments. I super would like to know. Alright, so that's all the mail as far as just cards that I ordered, but now. So as far as my CGC order, I had divided it into 3 separate orders into the same order. based on price for the most part. I had nothing in bulk, so I had my Blaine's Charizard, which was an express card. It took about, I want to say about a month. I'd have to go and double check. And then these 3 cards, it's taken something like 2 months. So I have 6 more cards, and I don't know exactly when they're going to go ahead and, you know, return back. But as far as the cards that are in here, so I did open this, but I didn't check the grades at all. I didn't check online. I mostly just covered the grade portion just to go ahead and look to see that, hey, the card's fine and the case seems fine, and I put it back in. And also just to remember exactly what cards were these. So the cards that we have here are, we have an unlimited Shining Gyarados, a promo 41 Lucky Stadium, the one that came from the Pokemon Center in New York when it still was a Pokemon Center, but now it's a Nintendo World, so that's what makes that super special. It's a normal card, non-holo. And then the last card, which, that is the one that I really want to go ahead and know about. It is a Scream Pikachu promo. So for all these cards, I didn't really pull any of these out of packs, and I traded for the Shining Gyarados many years ago, and otherwise I just purchased online the other 2. I'm not expecting 10s here. That's not what this was for, to go ahead and grade them and, you know, like they're supposed to get 10s. No, of course not. But this is mostly to go ahead and protect these cards because I actually do enjoy them, and to honestly just know what they are. So as far as expectancy, I'm gonna go ahead and say baseline they're all 5s. Like, they might not seem that way, and they probably aren't, but let's just go ahead and start there and then just keep it all positive from here. Okay, but let's see, so I had opened this previously. I almost looked at the grade. Alright, so it's 3 cards. Let me go ahead and set this up in a way that I'm not going to go ahead and see it. Okay, that's the last card that I want. That's the Japanese card. Alright, so I've got one right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and flip it. Alright? 1, 2, 3. Oof. Okay, it's a little bit rough, but you know what? That's kind of honestly okay. We got a 6 for Lucky Stadium. The centering was 9.5, which honestly, that's kind of what I was looking at previously, just that the centering looked pretty good. The surface got a 5, the corners a 7, and the edges an 8. So something on the surface. I can't remember exactly what I had seen, but I remember that this wasn't in the most perfect conditions, but you know what? Regardless, I'm still super happy to have this card in this condition. You know, it is what it is, and I do believe that, you know, this is honestly a 6. Or at least it's believable to me that this is a 6 card. So what do y'all think about that? Alright, and then next. So I had 2 cards. This is an English card, which means that this isn't the Japanese Pikachu promo. This has to be the unlimited Shining Gyarados, and honestly, okay, so if we start at a baseline 5 grade, so the thing is, I didn't pull this out of my own pack. I traded for this, and I don't know what I traded for it. I know that I got the better end of the deal, and I know that the condition of this wasn't the best. Like, I can go ahead and see some whitening, like right there at the edge. So this is a baseline 5 card. To be safe though, let's say it's a 4, because I wasn't completely in charge of, you know, protecting this card. I didn't pull it, and that's kind of all you can expect if you actually pull the card yourself, minus centering. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the flip. 3, 2, 1, go. Oof, there we go. We've got a 6 Shining Gyarados, and again, expected, but it's still better than our baseline 5 and, you know, our safe 4. So again, the centering is 9.5, but otherwise all around in the 6 area. So 6.5 edges, 6 corners, and 6 surface. I believe it. But regardless, I'm kind of happy that, you know, this is a card from back then that I was able to have and kind of like hang on to for quite a while. And, you know, this is the result. What do y'all think about the Shining Gyarados? It actually still looks really cool. And then the final card. The final card has the Japanese backing, and again, this I want to go ahead and keep it at a baseline 5. I know for a fact that this did have surface damage. There was like one small dot of ink. But the thing is, it's the Scream Pikachu promo. You know, this just raw, this isn't a very easy or cheap card to go ahead and just obtain. So like honestly, just for the art alone, I was incredibly happy to be able to have this card, and I'm incredibly excited just to have this in case. You know, it's gonna be whatever grade it's gonna be, and I know that it's not a 10, not a 9, probably not even a 7, maybe a 6. This is the 6 box. Let's go ahead and check it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, a 6.5. Okay, it's a little bit better. The centering though was a 9.5. The surface, okay, so we got 6s all around minus the centering. Regardless, I'm actually still happy to have this. This in general is a nice card to have. The art is iconic, and you know, this is absolutely something that you can go ahead and just show people, and it's like, it's an interesting talking piece in my opinion. It is such a cool card. I still can't believe that I have this in my hands. So there you have it. It was a bit of a short video this time, but honestly, I kind of had to just get into it just specifically to go ahead and finally look at these cards. It's been a while, and I'm just really happy to have them part of the collection again. And these aren't cards that I'm specifically going to go ahead and sell, really. I'm just really happy to have them back so I can honestly just look at them. What did you think about the mail that I got just from the cards that I received? Did any of that make sense to you, or was that just really weird because it wasn't incredibly high tier as they ought to be? You collect what you want. And then also, what do you think about the grades that I got on these cards? And speaking of graded cards, did that change any of your opinion on pretty much the value of these cards? Yes, they're valued differently, but do you want them any less? I feel like I would have been a lot more disappointed. Honestly, I'm not. When you expect it to go ahead and be what it's going to be, like, I'm incredibly happy right now. But thanks for sticking around on this journey with me. So again, I have 6 more cards at CGC. We're gonna go ahead and see what grades those exactly got, and that's a lot heavier on the Pikachu side of things. If you like this content, please make sure to go ahead and check out any of these other videos. But otherwise, I'll just see you next time. Bye!